integration of both cognitive and non-cognitive learning is important in all levels of schooling.
What are cognitive skills?
Cognitive skills are knowledge-based and can be reflected by test scores and IQ level. One test that is cognitively based is the GED. As an article, The Importance of Non-Cognitive Skills, Lessons from the GED Testing Program states, any high school dropout has the opportunity to take this GED test to determine whether or not their academic abilities are worthy of a high school diploma.
However, studies have shown that although people who pass this test came out with a diploma, they tend to struggle in the real world. Through our research, we have assumed that these people lack success due to the fact that they missed out on their non-cognitive skills that they would have attained in their high school environment.
But what are non-cognitive skills?
Non-cognitive skills are how one carries his or herself in an environment. These skills are what make up a person's personality. Some of these include temper, self-control, and conscientiousness.
Why are non-cognitive skills necessary for success?
It's one thing to have knowledge and be book smart, but being street smart is just as important because if you don't know how to control yourself and present yourself well in public, you'll lose all your potential success. As the podcast, This American Life, said, the 21st century has been neglecting to teach students non-cognitive skills. Instead, the schools have been stressing the importance of test scores and GPA.
What are some practical ways we can help our mentees develop these non-cognitive skills?
As the podcast and New York Times article, School of Hard Knocks, states, forming positive attachments with students can influence them to succeed regardless of their at-home environment. If mentors make these close relationships with their mentees, it will help them learn the sort of non-cognitive skills that the mentees already uphold.
Also, if the mentors push their mentees to their highest potential, for example, making them speak up in front of class or being dependent upon themselves, the mentees will slowly get accustomed to the non-cognitive environment.
Both Nikki and I have experienced a blend of these learning styles throughout our middle school years. Our Spanish teacher emphasized cognitive learning by rigorously enforcing a success-driven environment. He stressed the fact that the letter grades had a large impact on the rate in which we would succeed, but he also incorporated non-cognitive skills in our daily activities, such as speaking in front of our peers, acting out vocabulary words, and working with unfamiliar classmates. This led us to become more comfortable in a social environment. This year, our goal is to take some of our old teachers' qualities and use them to portray the importance of balancing both cognitive and non-cognitive skills.
We asked Mrs. Cool, our school psychologist, a couple of questions in an interview about cognitive and non-cognitive learning in students at our school. What is the difference between cognitive and non-cognitive skills in your opinion?
In my opinion, cognitive tasks are things that you try to acquire, achieve, learn, whereas non-cognitive skills are things that are more intrinsic to who you are.
Okay. Which do you think is more important for success?
I think both are very important, but I almost would stress non-cognitive before I would stress cognitive because it's a foundation for learning.
Which do you think is most important here at North, and how about in the United States?
Well, I think North is a very achievement-focused school, but I think our teachers are pretty well balanced in their expectations. I'm not in every classroom, so I can't speak to every classroom, but from just the energy and attitude of the staff, I feel like the staff is really concerned with not only grades and achievement, but what kind of people their students are. In the country, well, sometimes I think our country's focus can be a little too intensely goal-focused and not a big picture focused about what kind of people we are and our values and what we should be valuing in our lives.
Should either be improved? If so, how?
I think both should be improved. I think, as far as non-cognitive, I think everyone should always be striving to be a better person. No matter how good you are, we are flawed. And so I think self-improvement should be a huge goal for everyone. I think we can do better every day. and cognitive is the same thing. You know, you have to be driven, you have to be goal-oriented, and just know what you're trying to accomplish and try harder to get there. I think it's harder to change the non-cognitive, especially at this age level. You know, kids are, you know, they say most of personality is in place by age 4, 5, 6. You know, so that's definitely more difficult to impact at this level, but I think mentoring is a fantastic way to try and get there.
We hope that this learning experience will not only benefit our mentees, but ourselves as well.
We're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart, oh, so they know that someone cares.
So their cries for help will not be in vain.
We can't let them suffer. No, we cannot turn away.
Right now, they need a helping hand. No someone lie. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day.